Hi, Ben here from Trident Fly Fishing. Today we're going to be reviewing the all-new Mystic JXP. The JXP is Mystic's brand new top-of-the-line fly rod, and they've made a lot of really cool innovations in this rod. While the blanks are still rolled overseas, all of the finish work is done here in the US, so you're getting master craftsmanship on this rod. It's actually the same formula that Loomis uses for the Asquith. As always, we're going to start by showing you that great craftsmanship by starting at the bottom. The reel seat is a pretty standard up-locking reel seat, and it's got kind of a carbon skeletonized spacer here. And that flows into a full Wells grip. Some of the members on our team thought the grip was a little awkward. I think it's actually pretty nice. It definitely fits a smaller hand better than a really big hand. So it's a nice trout grip, but maybe not the traditional reverse half Wells you're used to. Moving on up, you'll see that this blank has kind of an unsanded look. I'd call it semi-sanded because it's not quite as rough as a Scott blank, but it definitely has that look and those same ridges here. At a glance, you might mistake this rod for a G-series if you just looked at the blank. The blank has also got that naked graphite color and some really nice brown, maybe maroonish colored wraps. High quality stripping and snake guides. Overall, a really nicely built rod, and you can tell that the craftsmanship is a lot better on this rod than on some of the overseas rods. The wraps are tighter, it just is a lot nicer looking of a rod. But what you're really going to like about the JXP is how it casts, so let's go take a look. So starting out at 30 feet, the Mystic is probably not the most accurate rod. It's definitely a quicker rod than say the old Reaper, but not a lot. I was still able to get really nice accuracy, and it does provide a bit of feedback, but don't expect it to be a fiberglass rod. It's not the absolute best close-in rod, but for an all-around rod, it did really, really well. Moving back to 45 feet, the rod really started to perform well. I was able to get really nice tight loops, lots of feedback. Honestly, one of the best mid-distance rods I've cast, bar none. The only thing that the Mystic is lacking is maybe some of the super, super light swing weights of rods like the Helios 3 or the Loomis Asquith. Other than that, performance-wise, you really can't get any better. It's that good. At 60 feet, I was kind of expecting the rod to fall apart. It's where the old Mystic Reaper wasn't that great, and a lot of the Mystic rods have had trouble performing across all of our distances. The JXP, on the other hand, performed really, really well. It's definitely not the cannon out there. I wouldn't take it to a casting competition, but if you're looking for a rod that will definitely deliver a fly with great accuracy across all of your reasonable trout distances, this will do it for you. Again, probably not the rod you're going to take to those super technical tailwaters where you got to make an 80-foot presentation with the size 22 Trico, but 95% of people will really love this rod. It does everything really, really well. Casting the JXP was a lot of fun. It's one of the top rods out there at all distances, and at its $4.99 price point, it is absolutely killer. A lot of rod companies are producing a mid-range rod at $4.99. For Mystic, this is their top-of-the-line flagship rod. So you're getting tons and tons of performance, some really nice craftsmanship packed in that really great price. I can honestly tell you that if you picked up this rod and this was your go-to trout rod, you wouldn't be missing out on any extra performance versus any other trout rod out there at any price, period. The JXP is going to be available in a very limited number of line weights to start. I think 4, 5, and 6. Obviously, we're casting the 5 weight here. The all-new Mystic JXP is available for $4.99 with free shipping from TridentFlyFishing.com. If you have questions about the JXP or any rod in the Mystic lineup, give us a call at 888-413-5211 or email us anytime at support@TridentFlyFishing.com. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to give us a thumbs up or leave a comment in the box below. I'm Ben, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.